Good day. How is everyone today? It is Friday, Fasting Friday, February 6th, 2026, 20626, or 02060626. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers, and thank you for being here. In nomine Dei, matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O most holy divine family, relying on thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Dei matronam nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea matronam nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratia. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud te. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum cetorum, remissionem contorum tribui peccatorum. Ut indulgentiam quam semper obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor, qui tecum vivit et reinat, in una divina familia qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famalus tuus offeditibi Deum meum vivum et verum, pro in nomine vidibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentis meis et promnibus circumstantibus sed et promnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis adque defunctis ut mihi et illis proficiat salutem. Deum qui humanae substantia dignitate mirabilita candidisit mirabilis reformasti da nobis pirivis atque tuinum stadium eis divinitatis esse consortis qui minitates nostrae fieri dignatis es particips Deum Iesum Christum Filium qui tecum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuum deprecantis clementium, ut conspecto divinae majestatis tuae pro nostra totius mundi salute, cum adore suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiam ad Deum Iesum Christum, et sec fiat sacrificium nostrum et conspecto tu hodie, ut placia tibi Dea matronam nostrae Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, Veni Sanctificator, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificita plata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas Sancta Oblationum cum tibi efferimus a memoriam passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum matronam nostrae et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et historum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem ad salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere dinenter in caelis, quorum amorem agimus in tedis periendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut meum equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, et laudam et gloriam nominis sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram, totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum ubiscum, et quoque pote, sursum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Tegit o clementesimi Mater et Pater et Deum Matram nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae supplices rogamus et petimus, uti accepta habeas et sanctificas haec sanctam sacrificam ilibata. In primis quae tibi efferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pecificare custodiri ad honore, et regere digneris toto orbite rarum atque catholicae. Memento Deam famalorum cetorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Paulie, Shelley, Therese, Cody, Ben, Emily, Jenny, Katie, Kathy, Maria Josephina Mose, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafur, and Began families, the Stevenson and McLarnon family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pohalski families, and all their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the cessation of organ harvesting. And we pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, with human value in mind, and a solid medium of exchange with no usury or negotiable instruments. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. We pray that people become educated on what is not a good way to have an economy, which is the current one. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We pray to make known publicly who murdered Saint Lucia. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography, and the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. We ask for a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity, that men and women cease working for Freemasons and corporations everywhere. That we put an emphasis on the raising of traditional Catholic families, that we understand that Trent wasn't the beginning of the Mass, it was the first change that was codified. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask that you remove all forms of Freemasonry, Islamism, Judaism, Hinduism, and all their tentacles that are throughout the world, and guide the members into the submission of the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession, and with true sincerity. We ask you to destroy the satanic document of Vatican law that is the Jewish Talmud, that you destroy Rome and the Vatican, and that we recognize the authority of the Catholic Church to be in Fatima, Portugal. We ask you to continue to educate people on the errors of the pharmaceutical industry and the lies and deceit caused by them and the damage to people's bodies. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policy. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. All these things we ask in accordance with the most holy divine family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognit est in nota devotio, pro quibus tibi efferimus veruque tibi offerunt hoc sacrificium laudis, pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione anomarum suarum pro spe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi credunt volta sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero, cum mercantes et memorantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum maternam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum materium torum Papa Sancta Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancta Juan de Ego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis, praecibusque concedas, ut in omnibus protectiones tuae munium rexidio pediendum Christum nostrum, quam oblatione te Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratum acceptabilem efficere dignitis ut nobis corpum et sanguinem fiat dictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam patretur cepit panem in sancta sacramentablis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamite Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens, consecravit, fregit didique luminis sui dicenza cipite et mandogati ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. simili modo postquam ceremonias tacipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sancta sac honorabilis manus suas, item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave dedique lumis sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis affondetur in remissionem peccatorum. Aequat est cum ficeritis in memoria facietis. Unde et memoris Deum nostro virtuis et plebs tua sancta iustum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passionis, nec non et in fedis resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosa ascensionis afferimus, preclarae maestati tui de tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axoreno ultur spicieri digneris. Supplices terragamos Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ive hec preferibile manus tuum ut quod, ex hoc altaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem sincerimus, omni sanctificatione caelestia gratia Dei per amor, per eendum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Mona McCarthy, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum et omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum refegeri ducis et pacis ut indor gesta proclamor per indum Christum Deum nostrum, per cum hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso. Est tibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sancta tua in mulier, Deum matronam nostrae materam, Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis praesentibus et futuris et intercedente, beata gloriosa semper Deum matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis da propitius pacem mendiebus nostris. Ut opi misericordiae tuae aduite te peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbatione securi. Per eendum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui ticam vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sed semper vobiscum, et quoque apote haecum ex Deo consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat accipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, qua operante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum ab omnibus iniquitibus meis, et universis malis et fatmi tui semper inharare mandatis, et atinum quam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum vivis et regnam aeternam. Perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indi nius sumere praesimo, non mihi proveniat in indicium condemnationem, Sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutum mentum mentis copris, et adame de lam precipendam, qui vivis et reinas cum Deum maternam nostra in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem ecipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Dea maternam nostrum non sunt dignius, ut et tete meis in tante diguervers navarana mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignius, ut et tete meis in tante diguervers navarana mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignius, ut et tete meis in tante diguervers navarana mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retubuam Deum Iesum Christum prominibus quae retubuit mihi, calicem saetaris ecipium in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum maternam nostra et ab inimicis mei salvosero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Condoris sumpsimus Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiamus et immunere temperae fiet nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum quod somse sanguis quam petavi et heriat visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non remaniat scelera macera quem purat sancta reficerum sacramenta. Deum ubiscum et quoque pote. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum famalorum famronquetorum oratio proficiat supplicantium ut Deus et peccatis omnibus exoas et tuae redemptionis facies esse parte cepes. Qui tigum vivit et reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum ubiscum, et quoque apud te, ite mis est, Deum gratia. Placiat tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium, sovetutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificim corporis tuae maestatis in nos obturitibus et acceptabile mique et omnibus, proquibus idut oculis et miserante propitiae, per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended. And through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart, and the immaculate heart of Dea matronam nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Dei matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. We fly unto thy protection, O Holy Mother of God. Do not despise our petitions in our necessities, but deliver us always from all dangers. O glorious Dea matronam nostrae. Please share this video and do a little like if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to ask me. And charity gets a lot further. Appreciate you being here. Please try and offer your sacrifice of fasting today up to a good cause. Maybe the conversion of the court system to a Catholic one, our governance to a Catholic one, that Catholics become more Catholic, at least those that label themselves as such, and that we continue to learn the history going back as far as we can to correct our errors. All right, please go and sanctify all those you meet. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. It'll be Saturday, Eastern Time. Have a great day.